Hello Brown 1, welcome to EiE Video English Lesson 2. Please open your book to page 10.
Let's listen to the essay again, and then let's discuss it together.
My sister Elizabeth. My younger sister Elizabeth is very amusing and charming. She shows me respect and follows me around everywhere. She acts like a cute baby and tries to cheer me up whenever I am down. I feel that having a younger sibling is delightful. The positive things about having a younger sister are endless, but there are three main reasons. The first positive thing is I am never lonely. My sister and I do everything together, from reading novels to baking brownies. We stick together all the time and appreciate each other. My sister also helps me out whenever I am in need. This is wonderful, especially when I am busy, because I have someone to lean on for support. The second positive thing is I get help with my chores. My sister wipes the floor and vacuums the carpet. Luckily, she is responsible and mature for her age, so she is willing to help out. It can be overwhelming to have someone next to you constantly, but it is not difficult for me at all. The third positive thing is I always have someone to talk to. Every time I am in some sort of trouble, my sister lends me her shoulder and listens to what I have to say. It is splendid to know that I have someone special. Overall, having a younger sister is great. It is nice to have her by my side. I cherish her, and I will always protect her.
An English essay follows some very specific rules. First, we need a title. The title should have all content words in capital letters. Next, we need an introduction paragraph. Each essay has 5 paragraphs total. The introduction paragraph will tell the reader what the essay is about. The first sentence of the introduction paragraph should clearly state your thoughts. For example, my younger sister Elizabeth is very amusing and charming. We do not start an English essay with a self-introduction. You do not introduce who you are. You introduce your subject. My younger sister Elizabeth is very amusing and charming. You want your reader to believe this sentence, so you need to tell them why it is true. You need some examples or proof of this statement. Usually, in an English essay, we give 2 or 3 proofs. One proof is not enough. We need more than one. Here's the writer's examples. She shows me respect and follows me around everywhere. This is one reason she is amusing and charming. She acts like a cute baby and tries to cheer me up whenever I am down. This is another reason she is amusing and charming. I feel that having a younger sibling is delightful. This is another one. Finally, we need a transition sentence. A sentence needs to move slowly and gracefully into the next paragraph. I should not make any new statements or new proofs. Rather, I should do a brief summary. The positive things about having a younger sister are endless, but there are 3 main reasons. He has prepared now to write the rest of his essay. He has told us that he will list 3 reasons. This will be very similar to this paragraph, but each paragraph will have a different reason with 3 proofs each. That's 3 reasons with 9 proofs. After our introduction paragraph, we will write the first body paragraph. Each body paragraph lists specific reasons for my introduction paragraph to be true. The first body paragraph will list evidence. From the first sentence, we state a fact. The first positive thing is, I am never lonely. Every sentence in this paragraph must be about lonely. I cannot talk about a different topic. It has to be about lonely. Let's find 2 or 3 supporting sentences for lonely. My sister and I do everything together, from reading novels to baking brownies. He does things together with his sister, so he is not lonely. This is a good supporting sentence. We stick together all the time and appreciate each other. This is also about lonely. This is another good supporting sentence. My sister also helps me out whenever I am in need. This is about lonely, and it is a good supporting sentence. We have 3 supporting sentences and 1 introduction sentence. This is a good paragraph. Now we need a concluding or a transition sentence. This is wonderful, especially when I am busy, because I have someone to lean on for support. Now he has taken all of his evidence and his statement and told us why it is important. I need to know why this fact is important to the reader. The very last sentence tells the reader why this fact is important to you. It is important for him not to feel lonely because it is good to have someone to lean on for support. In the second body paragraph, let's see if you can find the different pieces. What is the topic sentence? The topic sentence is, the second positive thing is, I get help with my chores. This whole paragraph will be about help with chores. Can you find any evidence for this statement? The first evidence is, my sister wipes the floor and vacuums the carpet. Is there any more evidence? Luckily, she is responsible and mature for her age, so she is willing to help out. This is also about chores. Is there any more evidence? No, in this paragraph, he only lists 2 evidences, but that is enough. What is the last sentence? It is a transition sentence. He has to tell us why this is important to him. It can be overwhelming to have someone next to you constantly, but it is not difficult for me. For this reason, it is good for him to get help on his chores. The third body paragraph is just like the first and second body paragraph. We need a topic sentence, some evidence, and a transition sentence. Which sentence is the topic sentence. The third positive thing is, I always have someone to talk to. How about his evidence? Every time I am in some sort of trouble, my sister lends me her shoulder and listens to what I have to say. Notice he only has one evidence in this paragraph. This is his weakest paragraph. It is not strong. So it is good to make it the third body paragraph. His first body paragraph has 3 evidences. The second one has 2, and the third only has 1. It is not well supported. Therefore, it must be the last body paragraph. Your weakest argument has to come last. What is his transition sentence? It is wonderful to know that I have someone special next to me. For this reason, having someone to talk to is important for the writer. Finally, we have a conclusion paragraph. Usually, this is the shortest paragraph. You cannot tell me any new facts. The 5th paragraph, the conclusion paragraph, is a summary of information already stated. Do not introduce new information. Let's read and find out. Overall, having a younger sister is great. It is wonderful to have her by my side. I cherish her and I will always protect her. He does not tell us any reasons. He has already told us the reasons. Now, just like the transition sentences, his conclusion paragraph tells me why this matters. Why is it important to him? What is his opinion about the conclusion of this essay? It is similar to a summary. What is a summary? A summary is a brief statement that presents the main points in a clear and concise form. It does not include details or opinions. Our transition sentences and the conclusion paragraph are full of opinions. Our supporting sentences are full of details. We don't want to include these in a summary. A summary should present the 3 main points, not the support and not an opinion. Let's practice. We have 3 paragraphs here, A, B, and C. You should decide which one is detail, which one is opinion, and which one is summary. Try to write down your answer before we solve it together. Let's start with letter A. I will read it, and then let's discuss. There are many good reasons to have a younger sister. One reason is being able to read novels together. Another reason is she can help out with the chores around the house. Do you think this is a summary, a detail, or an opinion? Look at the essay and find, where is this information? Is it from topic sentences, or from supporting sentences? If it is from supporting sentences, then this paragraph has too many details in it. Therefore, this paragraph is a detail paragraph. How about paragraph B? There are good and bad things about having a younger sister. The writer feels that there are many positive things. He loves his sister very much. However, in my opinion, having a younger sister is not at all pleasing. Is this a summary or an opinion? Look carefully at this paragraph. There are some words that let you know what this is. It tells me how the writer feels. Feeling is usually an opinion. Moreover, he says the word opinion. In my opinion, having a younger sister is not at all pleasing. This is an opinion paragraph. It is not a summary. Also, this information comes from transition sentences and our conclusion paragraph. It is full of opinion. Finally, we have our summary paragraph. Letter C. Let's read it together and find out how it is a summary. The writer states that having a younger sister is wonderful. There are endless amounts of good things. The writer really loves and cherishes Elizabeth. The writer will never let anything harm her, and believes that spending time with her is great. In paragraph C, there is no information from detail sentences. He briefly summarizes each paragraph in broad sweeps. He doesn't tell us any details, only the conclusion of this whole paragraph. Therefore, it is a summary. Finally, we have to talk about the paragraph. A paragraph has a very specific form. I have to start by indenting my first sentence. I cannot start at the beginning of the line. To let the reader know that I am about to tell them a new idea, I have to put it 5 spaces in or 1 indent. That is about right here. I should start my new sentence right here because the paragraph is a new idea with 5 sentences about this idea. Also, I should not move to the next line until I come to the very end. If I finish my sentence right here, I have to start my next sentence here. I cannot move to the next line. Lastly, after I finish my paragraph, I have to move to the next line and indent again. Practice this by writing the summary in this box. Remember to indent and don't skip any lines in one paragraph. Go all the way to the end. Write the summary from paragraph C here, and we will check together on Friday. Now let's practice writing your own paragraphs. We're going to write 2 paragraphs together today. We're going to answer 2 simple questions. Let's look at an example of what kind of paragraph you will write today. What are the positive things about your family? This is an example question. How does the writer answer? His first sentence clearly states the topic. I do not copy the question. I make a sentence about the question. For example, there are many positive things about my family. Do you see? The question is, what are the positive things about your family? The answer begins, there are many positive things about my family. I do not start my paragraph by asking the question again. I cannot have a question in my topic sentence. Next, he needs to give us some support for this statement. Just a statement alone is not a good paragraph. What are his reasons for this? Let's see if we can find 3. We spend a lot of time together. That is a positive thing about his family. We always eat dinner together. That is another positive thing about his family. On the weekends, we play at a park or watch a movie. That is another positive thing about his family. He has told us 3 supporting details for his topic sentence. Now I believe him that there are many positive things about his family. Finally, his transition sentence tells me why this is important to him. He says, I love my family very much. All right, it's your turn to practice. Write 2 paragraphs. Remember to indent your first line. Write a topic sentence. Give me 2 or 3 supporting details. And 1 concluding or transition sentence. There are 2 questions. Please write a good paragraph for both questions. Number 1, what are the positive things about your family? And number 2, what are the negative things about your family? Please write well, and we will check together on Friday. All right, here's your homework. From the student book, finish writing the summary on page 11. On page 14, answer questions 1 and 2 using strong paragraphs. After you finish that, please do workbook page 7 and practice book pages 6 to 9.